Alright, YouTubers, we're on to the third set between the two, BeSt versus Type B, and that was insane from BeSt in that last game. You usually don't see that kind of just explosive Corsair play from BeSt, from any Protoss like that, just eradicating a Mutalist grouping like that. But yeah, Type B made a few critical mistakes. I think he took maybe one more base than he should have, and he had a booming economy, so he could have teched to Greater Spire or something like that, maybe Devourers, to deal with the amount of Corsairs that BeSt was pumping. But BeSt, he just eradicated everything, and that was very impressive to watch there at the end. Type B is going to have to come up with something a little bit more special in this game on Return of the King, because I think BeSt is starting to get his play back here. That's what we've come to know from BeSt. His strategy of just getting out so many units, you can't even believe where he's pulling these units from. And I'm not sure where he got all those Corsairs, but it ended up working great for him. 3, 2, 1, 0. Return of the King is the map. The winner will move into the round of 16. It will be Type B's first OSL round of 16. And BeSt has made it to the OSL round of 16 a few times now. But anyways, down here at the 5 o'clock, and purple is Type B. That means up at the 10 o'clock, and blue is BeSt. This is going to be nuts. I hope this match turns out a lot like the last one, because that was so exciting. That might have been one of the best games of the round of 36 so far. So far, we haven't made it to Stork yet. We haven't made it to Stork's month or two of domination coming up here yet soon, so yeah. I'm going to hold off on my judgment of best game ever until I get to Stork. But anyways, it looks like BeSt coming out up here to do a Forge Fast Expand. Not a lot going on at the beginning here, so I'm going to do something that I planned to do in the first game and then forgot to do, and planned to do in the second game and forgot to do. So I'm going to evangelize something here. I evangelize a lot of things on my channel. I mean, I made 4,000 people listen to Underworld, for God's sake. That was my look back at Aiur Pro StarCraft, by the way. Underworld, the song was Good Morning Cockerel. But yeah, that just makes me so happy when I can make like 4,000 people listen to a band like Underworld, my favorite band ever. But yeah, I'm going to evangelize something else here. My most recent acquisition was a book that I got in the mail yesterday, and it's the first time I've ever been happy to get a book in the mail. But yeah, it was called BeSt Quarterly, and it was a hardcover book, and it is a collection of internet articles about the Game Boy, and it's just the most awesome thing ever. Basically, when EGM, Electronic Gaming Monthly, went down, that video game magazine, when it went down earlier this year, author Jeremy Parrish, the host of my favorite podcast ever, Retronauts, basically took it upon himself to revive the ailing print genre, if you can call it genre, of video game journalism. And he put out one book called GameSpite Year 1, which was basically a year of posts on his e-zine of Retronauts. Well, not Retronauts, it was his GameSpite.net articles. But yeah, now he's doing a quarterly thing. It's going to come out 4 times a year. And it is just the coolest thing ever to be sitting out on my porch in the rain, reading a hardcover book filled with internet articles about the Game Boy, with little illustrations and screenshots, and it's awesome beyond belief. Well worth the money I paid for the hardcover version, by the way. But it looks like Type B is trying to do another economic build here. He's trying to take another hatchery. He put down his first hatchery, his 12 hatch, and he's trying to go for another one, and BeSt is not going to let this happen. He tried to take out that drone. The drone went to the gas, the extractor, to replenish its health, but then BeSt said, nope, you're not taking this base. So now it looks like I think we're going to see a Hydralisk bust in this game from Type B. I think he's going to try to put down a lot of hatcheries here and eventually move in with a lot of Hydras. I did not see the den yet. I think that building at the front was another hatchery, although I'm not completely sure. And BeSt is getting up his gas here, so he's probably going to go for Corsairs to start out with. And yeah, BeSt is still in here with the scout, so he's going to see that lair coming up. So he's going to know that Mutalisks are another possibility here. Although after that last game, I'd say that Type B's Mutalisk privileges have been revoked. But we'll see what he's going for here. I thought that was a hatchery there at the front, and it is. But this many hatcheries generally means that a player will be going for Hydralisk, although it is only his third hatchery. He was going to put down another base over there at the 3 o'clock, the 3:30 position, I guess, 4 o'clock. But BeSt denied it, and now BeSt putting down a Stargate, going to get some initial Corsairs to take down Overlords and get the scout. And he's keeping his scout alive here in the middle. Let's see how much longer he can keep this alive. If he keeps it alive long enough, he's going to be able to see if the Spire comes up or if Type B is going for a Lurker build here. Looks like he might lose the probe here. He's still running around, still evading capture. And Type B putting down another hatchery here. So I think this is definitely a Hydra and Lurker build from Type B. It's pretty early lair though, so I think that early lair was basically to trick BeSt into thinking that he might be going for a Spire or something. Although the Spire will probably be for the Scourge here. I think he will put down the Spire right now, but he's going to be pretty behind if BeSt decides to push in with a ground troop. He's not going to have anything on the ground to deal with that. You know, he's putting down another base here. Spire coming up to get those Scourge out. And I think the Hydralisk Den will be coming up soon. And BeSt is putting down another cannon up here just to be safe. BeSt has played very safe in the past couple of games, and it worked out very well for him in the last game. He put cannons everywhere just to be safe. But yeah, a lot of hatcheries coming up here, so I think the switch to Hydralisk is inevitable here. And I think Type B will try to break the front with Hydralisk. And BeSt is going to scout this though. BeSt coming in with his Corsair. And a couple of Scourge are probably pumping here soon. But yeah, another gas coming up. The Hydralisk Den coming up. And an Evolution Chamber. So yeah, this is going to be a big Hydralisk push here soon.